Welcome to Wild Breakaway with Mike Greenlay. I'm Audra Martin. The Edmonton Oilers came to St. Paul as one of the best teams in the NHL. The Minnesota Wild weren't too concerned one bit, weren't even fazed by facing Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, because the Oilers are blanked for the second straight game. The Wild pick up their second shutout victory of the season. It's a 3-0 win over the Oilers. A great win for back-to-back wins here on home ice.
Yeah, some good offensive push by the Minnesota Wild, and they did it early in the hockey game, which certainly gave them a little bit of confidence and momentum when they started putting the pucks in the net, especially when you get a guy like Eric Staal, who hadn't scored yet this year, getting on the score sheet, and everyone got involved. But the most important thing is everyone was involved defensively. I thought a very good game, especially when Devan Dubnyk goes out with an injury, and then Stalock comes in, and there's a kind of a mothering feel that you have as a player, that you want to take care of your goaltender that's coming in, because you know he's coming in cold, and he did the job for them, they did the job for him, and it turned out very well with that tandem shutout.
Absolutely. It was the first tandem shutout for the Minnesota Wild since December of 2015. So great effort from both goaltenders. 8 saves from Devan Dubnyk. He gets the win. Alex Stalock, 17 saves. He's certainly deserving of the win as well. The Wild blank the number one power play unit in the NHL as the Oilers go 0 for 2 and the Wild go 1 for 3 on the man advantage. 2 goals tonight from Eric Staal, who had to wait 8 games to find the back of the net.
Yeah, eventually it was going to happen. But I think you could see the elevation in his game from even from 2 games ago to last game to this game. It's just been going skyward. So it was just to me, it was a matter of time before he did something.
And hopefully it's something that continues for the Wild as they now take to the road. They'll face the Nashville Predators on Thursday night inside Bridgestone Arena. Nashville Predators team that's off to a pretty good start. A lot of depth on that roster, not just on the offensive side of things, but a lot of high-scoring defensemen as well. So that's going to be another tough challenge for Minnesota.
Well, just to give you an idea, they were able to beat the Anaheim Ducks tonight 6-1, and the Nashville Predators had 6 different goal scorers in that hockey game. Ryan Ellis so far on the season, a goal and 10 assists for 11 points. And of course, Philip Forsberg is always going to be present. He has 5 goals. He leads them in that department. But a very deep team, and it's a little bit different when you're facing a team like that. You don't look at a team and say, like you did maybe against the Oilers, and say, well, if we stay disciplined and we shut McDavid and Draisaitl down, we have a very good chance of winning. Well, that's what the Wild did, and they did win. But when you go up against a team like Nashville, it's a little bit different story when you have talent spread out around the lineup, and that just means that a lot of guys for the Wild will have to be ready to play well. But the good thing is, after these last 2 games, there are a lot of players who are starting to feel more confident, because a lot of players have stepped their game up and played well.
Absolutely. It's been great to see 2 great wins for the Minnesota Wild, back-to-back victories. Now they will hit the road to head down to Smashville, as they call Bridgestone Arena. Tough place to play. We'll see if the Wild can get the job done. We look forward to seeing you on Thursday. Until then, for Mike Greenlay, I'm Audra Martin. Thanks for joining us on Wild Breakaway.